In the quiet depths of the ancient forge, where fire meets iron and spirit is tempered by relentless flame, there lies a truth older than time itself. To master the world outside, one must first conquer the world within. This is the path of Hagane no Ishi, the steel will, the unyielding resolve forged in discipline, sharpened by the relentless heat of self-doubt and struggle, and quenched in the waters of unwavering spirit. Like the samurai who embraces the Bushido code, mastering oneself is not a destination but a lifelong journey through the fires of challenge, where every trial shapes the soul's blade, making it sharper, stronger, and unbreakable. Today I call on you, warriors of life's battlefield, to stand with me, to commit your heart to this sacred forging. Comment X below, subscribe, and join a community bound not by chance, but by the relentless pursuit of mastery. Together, we are the blacksmiths of our destiny, hammering away doubt, shaping courage, and molding resilience. Thank you for standing among these ranks. Discipline of the mind is the silent forge where true mastery begins. It is the relentless hammer striking against the raw metal of thought, shaping and refining it into a blade of clarity and purpose. Without discipline, the mind wanders like a restless wind, scattered and weak, vulnerable to every fleeting distraction and doubt. The samurai understood that without control over one's own mind, no external victory could be sustained. Just as steel must endure the heat and hammering of the forge to gain strength, the mind must be subjected to consistent training, resisting impulses and focusing deeply on what truly matters. This discipline is not born from harshness, but from a profound respect for oneself and the understanding that every thought carries the power to build or to destroy. It is a daily practice of returning to center, cutting through mental noise with the precision of a katana, and forging a mindset resilient enough to face any storm. The mind's discipline is the foundation upon which all other skills and strengths are built, and it demands patience, commitment, and an unyielding will. To cultivate this discipline requires intentionality and a warrior's mindset, one that welcomes discomfort and challenge as tools for growth rather than enemies to avoid. It means creating rituals and habits that strengthen focus, whether through meditation, deliberate study, or mindful action. The mind, like a blade, dulls without care and sharpens through use. It is a practice of learning to observe one's thoughts without judgment, acknowledging distractions but choosing to redirect attention toward one's purpose. The greatest samurai were masters of their thoughts long before they were masters of their swords, understanding that the battle within is the most decisive. This mental discipline fosters resilience, enabling one to remain steady when chaos swirls outside. It empowers clarity in decision-making, steadiness in adversity, and unwavering pursuit of long-term goals. Through this relentless training of the mind, one begins to embody Shin Lichyama, the true heart and spirit, where mastery over oneself becomes mastery over life itself. Embracing the fire of adversity is like stepping into the forge itself, into the very heat that tests and transforms raw metal into something unbreakable. Adversity is not a curse, but a sacred flame that burns away weakness, revealing the true strength hidden beneath the surface. The samurai faced countless trials, not as obstacles to avoid, but as opportunities to deepen their spirit and sharpen their resolve. Just as steel is tempered by fire, the human spirit is strengthened through hardship, struggle, and the willingness to endure pain without surrender. This fire forces us to confront our limits, to strip away illusions of comfort, and to awaken the dormant courage within. To embrace adversity means to welcome discomfort as a necessary companion on the path of mastery, knowing that every trial endured is another strike of the hammer shaping our character. It is not the absence of struggle that defines the warrior, but the ability to walk through the flames unscathed in spirit, growing stronger with every step. Living in the fire of adversity demands a mindset that sees beyond immediate suffering to the long-term forging of resilience and wisdom. It is the acceptance that life's greatest lessons come not from ease, but from challenge and conflict. Like the samurai who wield their blade with calm precision, even in the heart of battle, we must learn to face our struggles with steady breath and focused mind, understanding that the fire's heat will eventually cool, leaving behind a hardened core. This embracing of adversity nurtures a spirit of perseverance and adaptability, teaching us to bend without breaking and to rise even when crushed. It demands courage not only to face external hardships but also to confront inner fears and doubts. Through this process, the fire becomes not a source of destruction, but a wellspring of transformation, forging a spirit as unyielding as Hagane no Ishi, the steel will, that carries us through life's most relentless storms with strength and honor. The spirit of unwavering will, known as Hagane no Ishi, the steel will, is the heart of mastery, the unbreakable core forged deep within the soul. It is the essence that binds every thought, action, and intention into a single relentless force that pushes forward, regardless of hardship or doubt. Like the toughest steel tempered in the hottest fires, this spirit is shaped by persistence and fortified through every trial endured. It is not merely stubbornness, but a refined, disciplined determination that refuses to bend in the face of challenge. The samurai revered this spirit above all else, for it is the foundation upon which all victory is built. Not just over enemies, but over one's own fears, weaknesses, and limitations. When the mind wavers and the body tires, the Hagane no Ishi burns brightest, guiding the warrior onward with a fierce, quiet strength. It is the inner compass that directs us through the darkness, the pulse of resilience that beats steadily even when everything else seems to falter. Cultivating this spirit requires more than fleeting motivation. It demands a commitment to endure, to persist, and to rise again and again without surrender. It is born from countless moments where giving up feels easier, but choosing to stand firm transforms the soul. This will is forged in discipline and humility, recognizing that true strength lies not in force alone, but in the calm acceptance of struggle, paired with unwavering resolve. The Hagane no Ishi teaches us to face uncertainty without fear, to embrace the unknown with courage, and to keep our purpose alive, even when the path grows dark. It is a flame that cannot be extinguished by failure or setback, a spirit that embodies the samurai's highest ideal. Mastery over oneself as the key to mastering life itself. In nurturing this unyielding will, we embody the true meaning of strength, not the absence of weakness, but the unbreakable courage to stand tall through it all. Harmony between body and soul is the sacred balance that breathes life into mastery, where physical strength and inner spirit move as one seamless force. In the way of the samurai, the body is not merely a vessel, but a living extension of the soul's will, a warrior's temple that must be trained, honored, and understood. Without this harmony, even the sharpest mind or strongest will falters, for discord between body and soul creates weakness and imbalance. Like a sword forged with perfect precision, each strike requires the flawless alignment of intention and movement, breath and focus. The disciplined training of the body sharpens reflexes and endurance, but it is the soul's clarity and peace that grant meaning and direction. Together they form a dynamic unity, Shin, the true heart, where physical action becomes an expression of inner truth and the spirit is grounded in the reality of the flesh. This harmony is not achieved through force, but through mindful practice, where every breath, every step, and every motion is a meditation on balance, resilience, and presence. Achieving this union demands reverence for both the tangible and the intangible aspects of the self. It means nurturing the body through disciplined exercise, rest, and care, while simultaneously cultivating the soul through reflection, meditation, and purpose. The samurai recognized that battle was won not only by skill but by the seamless flow between mind, body, and spirit. each strengthening the other like the interlocking parts of a well-crafted blade. When body and soul are in harmony, fatigue becomes fuel, pain becomes a teacher, and the warrior moves with grace even in chaos. This balance fuels endurance and sharpens perception, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with fluidity and power. It is a sacred dance between strength and vulnerability, action and stillness, proving that true mastery is born not from separation, but from the perfect synthesis of all parts within. Continuous self-reflection and growth are the ever-burning embers beneath the forge of mastery, a practice that keeps the spirit alive and the blade sharp. The samurai knew that true strength was not a fixed state, but a dynamic journey requiring constant examination of one's thoughts, actions, and intentions. Without this ongoing reflection, the mind grows complacent and the spirit dulls like steel left to rust. To master oneself is to live in a state of vigilance, always aware of the cracks and flaws that must be faced and repaired. This process is not easy. It demands humility to confront uncomfortable truths and courage to change what no longer serves the path. Every moment of reflection is a strike of the hammer, refining character and deepening wisdom. It is through this relentless self-awareness that growth is cultivated, not as a goal to reach, but as a way of being. Like the samurai's katana sharpened with careful, repetitive strokes, the soul is polished through continuous effort and dedication. Growth born from self-reflection is not merely about improvement but transformation. It means embracing failures and setbacks as teachers, not enemies, and using their lessons to fuel the next phase of development. The samurai's journey was marked by this cycle of assessment and renewal, knowing that stagnation invites defeat. Through disciplined introspection, we gain clarity on our purpose, align our actions with our values, and adapt to the ever-changing challenges life presents. This ongoing refinement nurtures resilience, flexibility, and wisdom, the hallmarks of a master. It teaches that mastery is not an endpoint, but a living process, where each day offers new opportunities to evolve. In this commitment to continuous self-reflection and growth, we honor the spirit of Mujo, the impermanence and constant change that shape all existence, and find the strength to master not only ourselves, but the ever-shifting currents of life itself. The journey to master yourself is the greatest battle you will ever face. A lifelong forging in the fires of discipline, adversity, unwavering will, harmony, and reflection. Like the samurai who sharpens his blade endlessly, so must you refine your spirit, embracing every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Remember, mastery is not a destination, but a path walked with intention and courage, where each step deepens your understanding of who you are and what you are capable of becoming. As you commit to this sacred journey, you join the lineage of warriors who know that true power comes not from conquering others, but from conquering the chaos within. Stand firm with your Hagane Ishi, your steel will, and let it guide you through the storms of life with honor and resilience. Thank you for stepping onto this path, for joining this community of relentless souls who choose to forge themselves anew each day. The power to master life itself lies in your hands, tempered by your own strength and spirit. Now go forth with courage, discipline, and heart. Master yourself, and the world will bow to the force of your becoming.